Greetings to my team of 144 and all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshowers. Today is 4/18/2019, April 18, 2019. Many more intense waves coming through the field today, through the energy field of Gaia. This divine feminine energies are coming in strong. The power of the divine feminine is manifesting, preparing us for this full pink moon on Friday the 19th. The Schumann resonance was in a whiteout today, actually on the 17th, just past midnight here, into the 18th. But yesterday, during the day, the Schumann resonance spiked over 40 Hertz. Some people reported up into 100 Hertz. And this spike, or this total whiteout on the Schumann charts, the Schumann resonance charts, happened in February and March, right around the 17th. So we got the full moon coming up into Ashtar, Easter, on Sunday, which is another powerful portal. So we're all feeling these energies in our own way. We're all connecting to our higher self. We're all learning to accept our highest self, our highest good, our highest light. So in the transmission today, I'll do a quick one from Michael Love, and then one from the Arcturians through Suzanne Lee, about accepting the higher light. So first, the Earth frequency update, 417-2019, from the Pleiadian light forces, through Michael Love. The Schumann resonance chart is reflecting intense vibrational activity in Earth's ionosphere as Pleiadian light forces are continuing to bombard planet Earth with high frequency 40 Hertz 5D gamma light data. Several sustained 40 Hertz plasma light waves blasted the Earth's magnetic field over the last several hours, and Earth starseeds are reeling with ascension symptoms as their auric fields were strongly impacted today by this powerful light influx. Hang in there, Great One. A major light body DNA activation is underway, and be assured that you will fully integrate this powerful central sun light data into your human body cells over the next 48 hours. Let us know how you are doing on your grand spiritual journey, and tell us what ascension symptoms you are experiencing. Godspeed, Michael Love. Now this reading and transmission today is accepting the higher light from the Arcturians through Suzanne Lee. As we move forward, it is often helpful to look back. When we perceive the energy of the higher light, we can flow with the energy of the higher light, which allows us to read the energy of the higher light so that we can follow the instructions embedded in the higher light. As we become increasingly fifth dimensional, we will begin to have sensations of our light body and of light language. These sensations often begin at the base of our spine, or sometimes just behind our heart. These sensations arise from the Kundalini energy, which is our personal formless inner light body. Wisely enough, a lot of us who came down into our third dimensional vessel slightly remembered what it was like in our other third dimensional incarnations. We were able to remember that when we came to Earth, we did not arrive via a ship or a boat or spacecraft, but we came to Earth on our essence. In other words, we allowed our essence to flow into a physical Earth vessel that was growing within our mother's womb. Simultaneously, we left a greater percentage of our life stream in our multi-dimensional bodies on the higher dimensions. Hence, the higher component of ourself can send down messages and communications to assist us as we move through our daily life, in which we are wearing a 3D Earth vessel. We came into this third-dimensional vessel when a portal opened into our form. Hence, we came in at birth, when there was a near-death experience, a high fever, an accident, or an extreme illness. All of these experiences allowed our third-dimensional Earth vessel to open up to higher frequencies of our self. Once the higher frequencies entered our third-dimensional vessel from our higher dimensional self, they blended with our third-dimensional consciousness. In this manner, we humans are multi-dimensional beings right here in the third dimension. Also, because of these sparks of our higher essences that we have allowed to enter us through our open portal, we connected to the higher light of the now of the One. We truly came from the One, and within the One there is only now. As we fully embrace our higher light, we can remember our purest essence, and we remember that separation is an illusion of the third-dimensional reality. We, our essence, remember that it is the now of returning. Of course, our now is not on Earth time. This article was written in 2015. However, many have become so attached to our human self and our physical Earth that we did not want to leave this planet until we can experience Gaia in the grand royalty of her fifth-dimensional planetary self. The fifth dimension of Gaia is to be filled by the ascending ones who have created a peak of society in which great souls, artists, and higher dimensional, multidimensional beings are able to locate their own energy field in their fifth dimensional essence. That fifth dimensional frequency of Gaia is what we call New Earth. It is fifth dimensional Earth. We have lived on third dimensional Earth, and we have gone through the wheel of life and death from third to fourth to third to fourth. Now we are ready to graduate into fifth dimensional Earth and can choose to be amongst those who are beginning to inhabit and enliven that frequency of Gaia. Only a fifth dimensional being can inhabit a fifth dimensional reality. Thus, in order for us to inhabit fifth dimensional Gaia, we must transmute into our own fifth dimensional Earth vessel. Many of us have taken incarnations in other times on Gaia or on other planets, which were similar to what is occurring on Earth now. Whenever a reality is on the up cycle, going into peak society, or a down cycle of leaving a peak society, there is an opportunity for immense soul growth. Once we return to our fifth, sixth, seventh, and higher dimensional self, we forget about the time between the up and the down, because we are no longer resonating to the frequency that holds time. Therefore, we can remember the now, in which a new society is booming simultaneously with the now in which a society is falling into its own decline. In this manner, we can have an intimate experience of the cycle of birth and the cycle of death. We took these earth vessels because from the perspective of the higher self, we could not understand an immensely polarized society. Most of us came from galactic societies in which there was no conflict since the end of the Great Galactic War. Therefore, when we came down into a third-dimensional society, it was quite shocking to realize that there was so much conflict and fear without enough love and light to balance that darkness. Another very difficulty about the third dimension is that the frequency of society, such as the one that Gaia is moving out of, very slowly due to the beings who are often deeply involved in the act of being human, that they don't realize that other species are sentient. They don't see the sentience in animals. They don't see the sentience in plants. Most important, they don't see the sentience of their planet. They know that they are a sentient being, but somehow they don't realize that the huge globe that they are inhabiting is also sentient. Fortunately, that old illusion is ending as the higher light is becoming stronger and stronger. You might ask, how much higher light do we need? And in what frequency must we reside? Our answer is that the higher light is infinite. Also, the higher light has no limit and no time or space. We speak of the multidimensional light that has always been there, but just beyond humanity's perception, because their consciousness cannot attend to a frequency of reality that is so much higher than the frequency of their consciousness. Before you began to accept the higher light, you only lived in the frequency of third-dimensional physical illusions. We wish to remind you that every reality is and always was within the now of the One. And it is through the process of perceiving the higher energy fields of reality, merging with those energy fields, flowing with those energy fields, and listening to the messages in those energy fields, that you, the ascending ones of Gaia, are able to shift into the higher frequency of Earth that you wish to inhabit. Actually, you inhabited the third dimension when you were alive on Earth. Then you died in that life, and you inhabited the fourth dimensional frequency ring around Gaia. Now you are preparing to resonate to the fifth dimensional frequency ring around Gaia, which is the fifth dimensional version of Earth. We tell this to our beloved ones that are trying to open portals and who are able to daily accept the higher and higher light into the crown of their head and pull it down through all of their 7 chakras to ground this energy in the core of Gaia. These beloved ones who also volunteer to keep Gaia's light portals opened. Hence, your physical earth vessel is serving as an open portal through which the fifth dimensional energy can flow through you to be grounded in the core of Gaia. Being an opened portal is no easy task, and we don't expect that all of you will be able to give that service for all of your 3D time. In fact, when you are in time, it's because your consciousness has dropped and you are busily engaged in the experience of being a human. Then, when you have time to meditate, you can go into the now of the One and open your portal. When you open your portal, the higher light comes all the way down through your body and down into the core of Gaia. Then anything less than the resonance of your fifth dimensional self becomes loosened from the illusion of your physical body that you are wearing. At that point, you may experience intense emotions, illness, or injury. What is actually occurring is that when that higher light comes in, it loosens up any blockages that you have inside of your body that is limiting your ability to fully expand your consciousness into the fifth dimension and beyond. Please remember, these blockages are feelings to be released. We remind you all, our dear ascending ones, that letting go of that which is over allows you to deeply embrace that which is beginning. We, the Arcturians, will return. In fact, our essence will never leave. Blessings to you and all. Stay tuned to your own messages from home. So thank you all for joining me today. Be sure to stay in the heart center, open the crown portal, let those higher energies flow through you in the spiraling vortex deep into the crystal core of the earth as you ground these codes and energies into the grids of Gaia, as we all ascend into the higher dimensions together as one consciousness, unity consciousness, or what some might call Christ consciousness or cosmic consciousness. So thank you all for all that you do. Thank you for everything you sacrificed to come here at this glorious time as we all ascend into the golden age of divine light, life, and truth. Much love and blessings. I love you all. Namaste.